Hello, welcome to another interesting economics class. My name is Emmanuel Wido. In today's class, we are looking at the theme Structure of the Nigerian Economy and the topic the nature of the Nigerian economy. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the nature and structure of the Nigerian economy and identify and explain the relative contributions of various sectors of the economy. Nigeria as a country has adopted a certain economic system in a bid to manage its resources. Although the nation depends mostly on oil as its source of revenue, other sectors of the economy help contribute a certain quota to the growth and development of Nigeria's economy. In today's class, we will be looking at the structure of the Nigerian economy as well as the nature of the economy. And we'll be going on to look at the sectors that contribute to the growth and development of the Nigerian economy. Before we go into looking at what the Nigerian economy looks like, let's understand what an economy is. The word economy is derived from the word economics. Economics is the science that studies how money is made and utilized. An economy, therefore, refers to a careful management, control, and utilization of resources towards the production of goods, rendering of services, and supply of money. That's what economy refers to. Let's go on looking at the types of economy. There are basically three types of economy. We have capitalism, socialism, and mixed economy. What's capitalism? Capitalism may be defined as the economic system where the control and ownership of the means of production are owned and managed by private entities. In such an economy, the control, management, and provision of basic amenities are the sole functions of private individuals, not government. So there is a need for school. A private individual comes up with a school. What about socialism? Unlike the capitalist economy, in socialism, the government is the controller, the manager of the nation's economy. So the government is responsible for providing roads, schools, hospitals, and the rest. The individuals, private individuals, are not allowed to contribute to nation building. Then we have mixed economy. This is a combination of capitalism and socialism. So you're having the government and individuals coming together to provide basic amenities for the citizens. What then is the nature of the Nigerian economy? Nigeria is a middle-income mixed economy nation. So we could say Nigeria operates in a mixed economy system where we have private individuals and governments coming together to provide basic amenities for the citizens. Ranked as the 21st largest economy in the world in terms of nominal gross domestic product and the 20th largest in terms of purchasing power parity, the country's economy is basically powered by resources from oil, which provides more than 90% of the country's foreign reserve earnings. Although the oil sector contributes the greatest to the nation's economy, other sectors such as the agricultural sector, the educational sector, the mining sector, the health sector, and the telecommunications sector, among others, also contribute to the nation's growth and development. Let's proceed by looking at the structure of the Nigerian economy. The Nigerian economy is divided into three parts. We have the primary sector, which comprises of agriculture, oil and gas, mining, and forestry. We also have the secondary sector, which comprises of light industries such as the manufacturing, and construction industries. We also have the heavy industries. Then lastly, we have the tertiary sector. This sector engages in the provision of services such as utility, transportation, and distribution of goods. So let's break them down. What are the sectors that contribute to the Nigerian economy? The first of them, like I said, is the oil sector. Then we have the mining sector, the energy sector, the agricultural sector, the educational sector, the transportation sector, and the telecommunication sector. There are other sectors that contribute to the nation's economy, such as the health sector. But let's concentrate on this few. The oil and gas sector. This sector is characterized by exploration and production of crude oil and gas, and acts as a basis of the Nigerian economy, contributing the largest to the nation's gross domestic product. Most of the crude in Nigeria comes from numerous small producing fields located in swamps in the Niger Delta region. So you have them in Rivers State, Delta State, Bayelsa, Abia. You can also find oil and gas activities in Anambra State, Benue State, the Chad Basin, and Benin. In Nigeria, some of the crude exported are Bonny Light and Focados. Next, we have the mining sector. The mining sector in Nigeria accounts for about 0.3% of the nation's gross domestic product. So we just have a little contribution from the mining of minerals in Nigeria. The domestic mining industry is basically underdeveloped, leading to Nigeria having to import minerals even when they have them in abundance. Although the mining industry in Nigeria has underperformed since the discovery of crude, it nonetheless still engages in the mining of materials such as limestone, iron ore, copper, and tin ore. That's because we are concentrating basically on mining limestone, iron ore, copper, and tin, even when we have other minerals available. The agricultural sector. This sector engages in food production. Although the Nigerian economy depends solely on oil for its budgetary revenue, the agricultural sector contributes about 70 to 75% of the nation's employment system. So basically, most of the Nigerian citizens are farmers. They engage in agricultural activities. As such, the agricultural sector still manages to provide about 20 to 25% to the nation's gross domestic product. Some of the agricultural products that the nation is strong at exporting are cocoa, cassava, yam, and cashew, among others. The educational sector is next. The educational sector in Nigeria is coordinated by the Ministry of Education and headed by the Minister of Education. This sector is divided into 3 stages. We have the basic education, which takes you about 9 years to complete. We have the post-basic and senior secondary education, which takes an additional 3 years to complete. And then we have the tertiary education, which takes about 4 to 6 years, depending on the program of study. Another sector we will be looking at is the telecommunications sector. This consists of mobile network providers and the media. In this case, the media is referred to as television and the radio stations. This sector is headed by the Nigerian Communications Commission, the NCC, and it is charged with the responsibility of informing the populace. Some of the media stations we have in Nigeria are the NTA, the AIT, the Silverbird Television, and the radio stations are Radio Nigeria, Freedom FM, among others. When we are looking at network providers, we are looking at the likes of MTN, Glo, Airtel, and 9Mobile. Those are your network providers. The next sector is the transportation sector. The Nigerian transportation sector focuses on the improvement of movement of humans, animals, goods in and out of Nigeria. Although this sector contributes to the gross domestic product of the Nigerian economy, its contribution is minimal when compared to sectors such as the oil and gas and agriculture. Lastly, we have the energy sector. Energy is vital for the development of any economy. Without power, electricity, it will be difficult for a nation to grow. As such, the energy sector in Nigeria is said to have about 12,500 megawatts of installed generation capacity, which is largely dependent on hydropower and fossil thermal power sources. Although the nation has a capacity of 12,500 megawatts installed, but the country is only able to use 3,500 to 5,000 megawatts in transmission. That means the power sector contributes less to the nation's economy. Having said all this, let's take a quick summary of what we have gathered in our class today. In today's class, I told you that economy refers to a careful management, control, and utilization of resources towards the production of goods, rendering of services, and the supply of money. We also learned that the three major economic systems adopted by governments of the world are capitalism, socialism, and mixed economy. A capitalist economy is one in which private individuals own and control the means of production in the economy. Next, we were able to understand that mixed economy is dual economic system in which private individuals and government handle and control the production, distribution, and exchange of activities in the economy. Furthermore, we were able to understand that Nigeria runs a dual economic system, which is the mixed economy, in which private individuals and government handle and control the production, distribution, and exchange activities in the country. Next, we learned that the structure of the Nigerian economy is divided into three major sectors, and they are the primary sector, secondary sector, and the tertiary sector. And lastly, we understood that the tertiary sector includes industries that provide various forms of services such as utility, transportation, distribution of goods, etc. At this point, I'm about testing to know how much you have learned in today's class. Let's take a few test questions. Question number 1. A careful management, control, and utilization of resources towards the production of goods, rendering of services, and the supply of money refers to A. An economy, B. An economist, C. Economics. The right answer to this question is option A. An economy. Question number 2. Dash economy is one in which the state or government handles, manages, and controls the means of production, distribution, and exchange of goods and services in a country. Option A, socialist economy. Option B, democratic economy. Or option C, capitalist economy. The right answer to this question is option A, socialist economy. This is where we end the class today. I hope by now you can define the term economy, write a little note on the structure and nature of the Nigerian economy, and explain the few sectors that contribute to Nigeria's economy. Until I see you again in another interesting economics class. Bye-bye.